ancient Korea, there were two types of men. There were men of letters and there were men of swords, meaning there were intellectuals who would still study martial arts and self-defense and how to defend their family. And there were men of swords who were, soldiers who were there to defend the kingdom. So how did we devolve to have beer bellies, man boobs, and all this money and all this power, yet lose the natural form that God gifted us with? For what? For a bunch of material possessions? That's supposedly more fun than moving the human body and what we're supposed to do, our natural exercise, which is to just walk and stand and squat and jump and bounce, move out of the way and duck. All stuff we were designed to do. Great UFC fighter, rest in peace, brother, who's no longer with us, he used to always say to me, he wasn't just a UFC fighter, he was a lot more than that. He used to always say, Dan, it's our parents' generation. That type of thinking that we have to grow old and weak and fat and inflexible and out of shape. And no, we don't. People have proven that now, that you can stay young no matter what your age is. You can stay biologically young and defy. You can't defy your chronological age, you can't defy time, but you can defy your biological age by decades. Meaning if you're 50 years old, you can be healthier than when you were 30. And it's all about two things, obviously. What you put into your body and how you move your body. Why do you think wrestlers have thick necks? A lot of them don't even train their necks. It's from using their head hours a day. Why do you think swimmers have such flexible bodies? They don't have to work on stretching. They have long, lean muscles because of what they're doing hours and hours a day. So the motions that you program your body to do will affect its shape and its usability and its movement and its ambulation. That, and of course, what you put in it in terms of food. So, just answering kind of a little salty, which I'm usually not in life. I'm usually on a very innocent, happy, spiritual vibe, but just want to answer those people who say, you're still punching. I just go back to this ancient Korean kind of cultural precept of the men of swords and the men of letters that, no matter what you do, whether you're a fireman or a gardener or a stockbroker, you should be able to defend your family. You should be able to be in peak physical shape, to enjoy this sacred tool which has been gifted to us. And, yoga is great. I guess the practical application is your mind is going to function better and your life is going to better things are going to happen. But, stuff that I did for decades. I was a pro tennis coach, got several games off of pro tennis players decades ago. What is that skill? What is being able to hit a perfect forehand? It's absolutely useless for everything else in life other than this very niche sport that some other people enjoy, which really kind of breaks down your body. I still need surgeries from decades of teaching tennis. So not only is this a sacred, spiritual, ancient tradition and practice and art and science, it's a way to look great effortlessly, and not just look great, but to function and move really well. Sexy arms, sexy torso, to be strong without even having to try to be strong, be confident, knowing your body is in great physical shape. So that's why I do this. It's not so much self-defense and fighting and self-protection and competition. And it's an art of self-discovery, of self-improvement. It's part of Me being solvent, yes, financially solvent, yeah. Having the time to work on my body in whatever fun way I want, with over whatever fun tools I want to use. So, to those people who are trying to shame me for this art and science, this video is for you. Come work out with me. Put the timer on 3 minutes. I don't even get to every day of my life because I have to work. But put the timer on 3 minutes right now and start shadowboxing, start throwing punches, get into this art and science and practice of self-discovery, self-mastery, self-improvement through martial arts. That's all it's ever been about. And self-protection, sure, that's part of it. Part hopefully you'll never have to use, but really the practical part of it is not just that you're learning how to throw a punch that could one day save your life, but you're keeping your mind and your body active. You're keeping free radicals out of your body by activating the antioxidant systems. You're keeping your myelin sheath in amazing 20-year-old, 17-year-old condition. So your body feels, your nervous system from head to toe, all the different functions feel as good as they can and as good as they did at any age. That's why we're doing this. I don't want to break it down scientifically, but there's a thymus, the hypothalamus. Like I said, there's activation of the antioxidant systems of the body, which is going to kill free radicals. Just do it. The more time you spend researching it, the more you will find the exercise itself is a hack to keep you alive longer. The same way if you smoke a cigarette, not only are you wasting the 6 minutes it takes with that disgusting habit of inhaling the cigarette, but you're shortening your life despite that time that you're wasting. In addition to that, you're shortening your life by several minutes. Exercise is the same way, but the opposite. It's the antithesis. You're exponentially increasing the time that you're gonna be alive, and that your nervous system is gonna work, and that everything upstairs and downstairs is gonna work perfectly. And that's the whole point. Investing in this tool and keeping it functioning well. That's why we do this. Yeah, it's good for self-protection. Yeah, it's good for self-defense. Yes, it might save your life one day, but it's also great for the brain. I mean, I go to boxing gyms all the time, and I'm telling you, the advanced tools that fighters are using these days, literally on the gym floor, using these light-up computer things to keep their hands and keep their brains and proprioception, ambulation and coordination all fresh. Because no longer is it like the Muhammad Ali era where we're just guessing the stuff that we've done for 100 years why we're doing it and kind of doing it intuitively. We're actually using science to understand and increase skill level. So, hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I'm definitely rambling, but I had to, after getting 2 or 3 of those comments of like, man, this is what you're doing. And it just speaks to, we don't come from a culture where really martial arts is kind of like traditionally thought of as part of the culture, but it is. Guys in the World War II era knew how to fight, and they did very well in unarmed hand-to-hand combat if you look at the statistics and analytics. What was the training? Just the toughness, boxing. Knowing how to box, which is an art and a science that we have lost. It's no longer respected in this culture to the point where people are honestly like, why are you doing this, man? It's like, I'm doing this because it's valuable and because I love it. It's called the sweet science because it feels great and it will keep you in shape in a way I can't even describe. Not even in a physical way, but in a proprioception way, namely in a coordination, ambulation type of way, and in physiognomy, what Ida Rolf defined as moving body language, as it were. So I've written, there's always a tongue twister. I've written well-reviewed articles for Men's Fitness, well-reviewed workouts, specific ab workouts and other type of workouts. I'm telling you, the more motion you do, the more stretching, the more getting your legs up against the wall and pushing up against the wall and walking barefoot, working your calf muscles, stretching all day, every day, upper body, lower body, anything and everything you can. It will increase your life and make you happier and make you enjoy this sacred vessel. So there it is. To those people who left those comments, God bless you. Turn the timer on, shadow box with me. I hope I can change your mind.